right now we're only talking about the teams in the playoffs, but one question I did want to ask you, going into this season and now looking back, which two teams, good and bad, surprised you the most with their performance? Which team exceeded your expectations the most, and which team kind of fell short in a way you weren't expecting?
Kind of looking at the landscape right now, Vista Ridge wasn't in our top 10 to begin the season. We were not. I wasn't really impressed. I mean, they had a decent season last year. They kind of fell apart at the end, and I wasn't sure how that would carry over to this year. And I think when we left them out of our preseason poll, we got a couple angry emails and phone calls from some Ranger fans. But they definitely proved us wrong this year, and I picked against them a couple times this year. And it's always I seem to take an L every single time I pick against them. So the Rangers have been they've at least exceeded my expectations. And there's some teams like Elgin fell apart this year, which was unexpected in my eyes. I mean, they lost some kids, but I expected them to at least make the playoffs. And this team's a little near and dear to me because of where my wife works. But McCallum not making the playoffs is just shocking out of that district, and
it's definitely
the
weird
pedigree
to
and
them in
the
there.
tradition that they have. I mean, they just weren't good. I mean, I saw them probably like 3 or 4 times, and they just were not a good football team this year, and that was just surprising. Coach Taylor has a little bit of work to do to get that program up. I mean, they have some young pieces, so maybe they can build around those players. But I was shocked to see McCallum not make the playoffs because they're only 2 years away from 2 years removed from winning a playoff game, which is incredible. As a 26-5A team, and last year they played Vandegrift pretty tough in the first round, so that was shocking.